everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just going to be a quick update about my fire skink enclosure, which my fire skink Roku lives in. And the last time we saw this enclosure, it had no live plants. It was bioactive but didn't have live plants. It had fake plants. It also had a PVC pipe with a corner piece that acted as like a window in the front of the enclosure. And I've since made some changes, so let's get into those. Before we get started, I ask that you please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and away we go. My fire skink's enclosure had, like I said, fake pothos. They were the Fluker's pothos vines, which I loved. But I finally wanted to give live plants to Roku, and so that's what I did. I was actually able to take some Marble Queen pothos from Neville's enclosure because it literally overgrew the enclosure twice, and I had to take cuttings from it. And so fortunately, I was able to take cuttings from it, propagate them in the water section in this enclosure, and then add them to another enclosure. So that's what I did for Roku. I added 2 relatively large cuttings of Marble Queen pothos that have been establishing for a little over a month in the enclosure and have been doing really well. I also changed Roku's PVC pipe down there to allow for more room for the roots of the plants. So I took that out. He didn't really use it that often, and instead I put in a Cork Round throughout the middle of the enclosure. It was half buried in the substrate. It acts as like a tunnel or a portal between the left end of the enclosure and the right end of the enclosure, because for those who don't know, fire skinks are burrowers and they're quite secretive and jumpy in nature, and so you have to offer them a lot of hides. Roku absolutely loves this Cork Round. Roku loves to perch on it, loves to hide inside of it, loves to scamper across it. I mean, Roku absolutely loves it, so I'm so glad that I made that change. Also, I changed Rokus Heat as well to a deep heat projector because Roku has grown accustomed to me being active in the pet room at night. And so because Roku is supposed to be out during the day but wants all the food from me from when I feed the geckos at night, Roku's awake every night. Roku watches me throughout the whole enclosure the whole time I'm in there. And so if I open the enclosure during the day, Roku's sleeping, Roku's away. If I open the enclosure at night, Roku's immediately there. So I decided to offer a heat bulb that would put off heat at the day and nighttime. That way, since Roku's more active at night, Roku still has the ability to get heat from above and below because I have an under tank heater with the enclosure as well. So I switched from a halogen to a deep heat projector. I just did that recently, so I can't say how well it's going yet, but I honestly think it'll be a better thing because Roku likes to eat at night, Roku likes to be active at night, and so because that is their preference, I will be allowing them to have heat at night. That way they can properly digest their food that they eat at night. So those are the changes I made to Roku's enclosure. I hope they make sense to you. Let me know what you do for your fire skink. Do you have live plants in your enclosure? Do you use a halogen, or do you use a deep heat projector or something else? Let me know in those comments down below. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Oh yeah, wait, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.